Hello everybody, welcome back. Starcraft 2. It's been a little bit, and it's because I am sick. It kinda sucks, but that's why it's been a while. So, yeah, other than that, I got a new keyboard. That's pretty much been another thing. I've been kinda busy, been waiting, been actually really busy, been really sick, but anyways, that's not the point. The point is, we have a Diamond League game, and this is super exciting because these guys are both really good. So this top left hand corner we have ZTG's DragothUr, and I don't even know, I'm not quite used to this this keyboard yet. Bottom right hand corner we have CTG's Tobyjrqt. Yeah, alright, so overlords and stuff. If you guys want to know what keyboard I got, I can leave a thing in the description. Someone just leave a comment saying. I'm not going to necessarily leave it there and then nobody wants to see it. There's a lot of wasted effort. But yeah, it is indeed the Mech 5 Levitron. It is a very good keyboard from what I understand. It's also very loud, like here. I don't know if my microphone can pick that up, but it is indeed loud, much louder than the other one I was using. The other one I was using was just a standard keyboard. Yeah, so we just got I believe this is a Forge Fast Expand coming from DragothUr, and we're gonna see what kind of success he's got with that. I know that myself personally, I usually just 1-gate expand. It's just, you get such good tech from that compared to the Forge Fast. It's just so much better, personally. But the Forge Fast, like one thing that I've seen is if I 1-gate expand, sometimes Zergs will just flood a bunch of lings and you just lose pretty much off the bat, which is very annoying. Probe gonna get taken out. DragothUr does kind of suspect a third base. He didn't quite get to see it, but I think he knows it's there on the, you know, he knows it there, okay? Just give me a break. Probe probably on, yeah, hold position. Probably going to be getting out a Zealot whenever the build order / minerals allows for it. Potentially. Probes are always good though. Can't stop that probe production. This Cybernetics core. Yeah, so, again, it has been a long time since I've been able to cast Starcraft. So if my skills are less than, not quite up to par, sorry. My camera angles, I know, haven't always been the best. But that's because I always have my sensitivity way high for when I'm playing, and then it kind of makes it inconvenient for when I'm casting. But it's not really practical to do. Oh, we got an Oracle coming in from DragothUr, but it's not very practical to turn it up for games and for when I'm playing, and then turn it back down and up and down and stuff. It's just a lot of effort. On a Phoenix immediately after the Oracle, yeah, Oracle's gonna come in. Probably gonna. You can see here, Spore Crawlers immediately coming down for Toby, and this Oracle is going to do nothing. Ling's gonna come in and harass the third. Phoenix is gonna come out and just wreak havoc to overlords. And that is a supply block for Toby, but he does have additional overlords just came out. Phoenix got 1 kill, working its way towards paying itself. Roaches are gonna come in, and those are gonna be kind of tough to deal with only 3 sentries. And 1 Phoenix, 1 Stalker on the way. Oh, with 7 sentries, that's quite a few force fields though. Trying to save that cannon's putting in work. And that 1 cannon just bought enough time for more Stalkers to come in. That one did just die. He does want to save those, but it happens. Mothership Core gonna come on in now, and that Roach aggression was pretty much, it helped, but it wasn't, it was shut down. It did force DragothUr to build more units and stuff, which isn't always the best thing, but those were going to have to be forced to be made, inevitably. And getting quite a few probes on the transfer there, that's not always a good thing. Stalkers, sentries coming in for the... And I felt like, oh geez, those force fields stopping... They stopped the... they saved the Immortal pretty much as soon as it lost his shields, so it didn't lose any health. That was beautiful micro by DragothUr. You see this Oracle. I'm just gonna kind of sit here and stare at roaches. This Phoenix is probably going to die to some Hydralisk. Nope, it's not. Never mind. Not in the attack move command. Revelation used on the army to make sure that he knows exactly where this is at. It kind of stops him from being able to attack effectively. And if I was him, I would even be kind of skeptical about coming up there, because if roaches and stalkers and sentries and immortals just came right on in from right here, they could pretty much pick apart this and this roach hydra army. More revelation coming down, kind of slowing down the attack again. One zealot, slowing down the army. Dead Oracle. Hydralisks are pretty good. This Phoenix, staring at the 4th base of our Zerg player. I don't know why he's not killing off the Phoenix. That would be a good pickup. Always a good thing to kill those off. Blink is coming in for our DragothUr play. For DragothUr, +2, I believe. Yeah, +2 attack. Is that? Yeah, DragothUr's right now on 1-1. He's behind about 20 supply, but he does have the correct composition to stop this Roach Hydra army. But I don't know. There's I think that's 18 Hydralisks, so they could definitely be putting some work in here. I don't think... Yeah, you're definitely going to need the... Oh, good force fields, good force fields. How many kills? 5 kills on that Immortal. No kills and no kills. Blink's always good, getting that pick off on the Hydralisk. You know, one thing that would be interesting is if Blink took energy and Stalkers were energy based. Zealots are going to be slowly working down this hatchery over here. Hydras are going to come in and pick off this Phoenix, likely, and probably save this hatchery. But they definitely did quite a bit of damage. Yeah, that can easily be picked off. And oh, DragothUr's army is just hanging out over here. Storm on the way for DragothUr, but DragothUr is indeed down about, oh, too much math to think. He's down supply right now. I think that's about 40 supply. Vipers, pretty good. Roaches and Hydras, they're pretty good. See how the Yoinks will be right here. Feedback would be a good thing right now. Focusing down those... Oh, pulled over one Immortal. Pulled over another. There's no force fields to be seen right now. And DragothUr pretty much just lost a lot of his army right there. And there are Hydras and probably a few Roaches putting in work over here. Although this is going to get cleaned up, there's quite a few Immortals. Regardless, Immortals do quite a bit of damage even if they're not attacking the Roaches or the armored units. Turns out force fields are pretty good. Time Warp right there, that's a dead Mothership core. Another Immortal coming on in. Void Rays are good. This Nexus could very well fall, and that could kind of be the nail in the coffin for DragothUr. I don't know if Zerg player has time to get up another army like that. It could be pretty bad. But oh man, okay, those they should just be turned into Archons right now. Yeah, 5 Archons though. Don't underestimate Archons, man. That Immortal's putting in work. 3 kills, 1 Archon died, but these ones are definitely going to put in work. 3 Archons left. Void Ray's putting in work too. And that Archon, he's only got 1 health, man. That's not something that you see too very often. Anything really with 1 health, but definitely an Archon. I think those Archons definitely saved the day here. Zealots are going to be warped in to stop these Zerglings. We got the Muta switch coming on up, but I feel like that Spire is kind of late. Void Rays are good, and he's going Spire, knowing that DragothUr's got already a Stargate, so he could easily just drop down a couple more and start producing a ton of Phoenix, and that would kind of slow this down a lot. We're gonna keep an eye on this Archon because he's kind of the hero unit right now. 9 kills, 1 health. Man, he's just putting in work. And feedbacks from the whatever these are called, High Templar. I think that's gonna be the way to do it here. Archon's really good versus everything except for maybe Thor's, and yeah. Alright, here we go. Got DragothUr's moving on out, and he's gonna see if he can do anything. Well, maybe not necessarily anything, but let's see if he's gonna can do any damage. Alright. So I know that sometimes I can go feedback happy when I only have like 4 High Templar. 4 to 6 High Templar really is just enough for the bare minimum, and sadly that is a dead Archon. But it wasn't our Archon. No, this Archon needs to live. I know that whenever I see Overseers, I can just be like, oh, I need to feedback them, and then all of a sudden there's Infestors and there's Vipers, and it's like, well, where'd all my energy go? Well, I just wasted it. But you got Warp Prism coming on out for our mobile warping, and it seems like, oh, the Banelings could be very bad. Psystorm could be very important here, and oh, got rid of all those Banelings and Psystorms on everything, and those Hydras got like no health right now. Zealots can walk in and clean that up. Those mortals got to be putting in some work. Yeah, 4 kills, and there's 5 kills, 4 kills, and those are some. There's just a couple Overseers left. That guy's got 10 health, and he's got 37. This is kind of on a table that's rolling back and forth. Oh, Dead Warp Prism. More Archons coming in, 4 Archons. I think that DragothUr just kind of needs to get out some detection and push in here. That was pretty good splits there by Toby. Oh, Lings must have went over and cleaned up this hatchery over here. Zerglings must have. Zealots! These are definitely not Zerglings. Zealots must have come in and cleaned up the hatchery, doing quite a bit of damage over there. At the same time, he's kind of pushing the base over here, and he doesn't want that little bit of army to get caught up. Well, I guess he's just gonna kind of run over that way. Gonna go try to do some damage at the base, and I think there was another Warp Prism that probably died, and this one could even die again probably pretty easily. That is quite a few High Templar Warp. Oh, never mind, those aren't our High Templar. I was gonna say, that's kind of gas heavy right there. Alright, finally gonna get this Zealot drop he's been needing to pull the army back, and then so he can push in. Yep, pulling half the army back. Now he's gonna push this army in. That's kind of the thing that he's been wanting to do, and that's really good. He just kept building on that Warp Prism. Now the Psystorms. Oh, the Psystorms everywhere. I don't know how that requires some definite micro, and another Psystorm so they can't really back up. 4 more Icons, and I don't know. I don't think Toby can hold this off. But this is kind of the last ditch effort from our DragothUr. Roach is just slowly picking away at stuff over here. That pylon is cleaned up. There's another one. We'll see if Toby notices it. However, this army is coming in and doing damage. He knows that he needs to go and clean up the main mining bases right now, and sorry, I'm still sick. Doesn't want to lose that Void Ray. It's not always a good idea. Oh, however, it is going to die to these Mutas. But Mutas just don't do enough versus Archons. these Archons are pretty much going to clean those up, especially if they get all clumped up. He does not want that to happen. Those are about to die horribly. Look at those mutas die. Oh man. Oh man, the one Archon's pretty much just going to finish it off, and there's 4 more Archons coming in. And I think that Toby can't really do it. Yep, GG's and leaves. And yeah, this has been a Diamond League game. Alright. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good day, and yeah. Alright. This has been my first game back, and I'm planning on casting about, I don't know how many more games. I'll see y'all later.